Okay, so what are my audio levels? I just realized, yeah, we need to switch audio channels here. That's fine. No preamble, just jumping straight into it. I mean, well, oh shit, didn't even. Okay, never mind that. You will not see how disgusting and greasy this t-shirt is. That will not show on camera, hopefully. It would be at that state. I would definitely switch it just normally. But yeah, it's pretty much the t-shirt I've been sick in because yeah. Well, I guess I'll talk about that in a bit. I just want to start the stream right quick because we've got something exciting ahead of us. Hopefully, we will be crafting the legendary spear again. Hopefully, because we've still got a whole collection to do. Before we can do that, the reason being, and I just realized how bad the setup here is, considering I do want my stream elements to be on screen most of the time. So let me just figure this thing out as well. And obviously you can't see anything. Let me just turn the game on for you at the very least. We can probably try to shrink this window a little bit. We don't need to see, the one thing I don't need to see is probably my footage. But there are some other informative panels. Barely informative. Again, it's all about people interacting with me on this stream. It's not very much, but it happens from time to time, so better be prepared for that, I guess. Also, turn on the in-game audio, which seems to be sorted. There's actually a change they did to the game audio. I'm pretty sure. Might be wrong on that. I never read it in any official release notes or whatnot. But I believe they made. There's something in my teeth that's gonna be bothering me, but I think they rebalanced the audio a little bit so that when you participate in a big meta or anything that just has a bunch of audio effects. It turns the volume down, decreases it by steps, which is a brilliant change if that's actually the case. And I think it's not my perception. I also don't know whether it's global. It might be very local to the meta event that I did. Don't know if that's what the technology allows or whatever. But that's what it feels like. I guess we're gonna hop right onto our most world-weary character that is our elementalist, our the character that cannot wield a spear, alongside with another one, but soon will be. So if you've missed the news, and let me just start off the stream right with some links to the Twitch chat. So if you want to watch on YouTube right now live, I am live there as well through the magic of simulcasting. But also the important news is they announced a new expansion, and part of the new expansion is going to be a new weapon for every profession. It's the same weapon for every profession. And it's not also necessarily all that new. It is a weapon that exists in the game today, as we speak. It is a spear. But spear, which has until now could only be used underwater, could have been used only underwater, is now coming to every profession on land as a land-based weapon, two-handed weapon for every profession, which is an interesting choice. I mean, sure, seems like a universal weapon enough. Not particularly casty, not particularly melee. Well, I guess more melee. and ranged than magic, but I guess a good conduit for magic as well. But you'll find that some of the magic-based professions do have a lot of melee stuff tacked on to it as well. Sadly, we missed the beta, so we cannot actually preview the weapon once it's done. But definitely not on Ellie. But it doesn't matter. What we're trying to do is get ahead of the release of the expansion and craft the legendary weapon before the expansion hits. Because, as you might know, every legendary weapon gets added to your legendary armory and can be used by any character. So for the price of one legendary spear, you get a spear with the best stats for every one of your professions. Basically, every character can use it now. And because it is a two-handed as well, it is mostly full value. The only better you could do is to craft two spears, two legendary spears, so that you could swap between them for sigil effects. But we're not going that crazy and that hog wild. Now the thing is, we've never planned for a spear in the legendary journey, but I did decide to fast track, actually to put the spear into our consideration, or into our pipeline basically, to craft, and to also to fast track it, skip a lot of the other legendaries that we had planned for the future. With that being said, I think that's enough preamble to get you into the perspective. Now we can talk about the expansion more if some people are gonna come to the stream, and we can discuss that, news and all the exciting stuff that is supposed to come with the expansion. It looks good. The features they're showing, they do look good, and I am excited for some parts of it. We'll see. But otherwise, I feel like I might save up my voice a little bit, though, because I've been sick over the weekend, and my throat is incredibly sore still. And I'm afraid it doesn't hurt that much when I talk. It mostly hurts when I swallow, but if I keep talking and talking and talking for hours and hours and hours all evening, it might get me. So we'll see. However, we've got a collection here that is barely touched. In fact, we've only got the unlock item here. All the rest of it we will have to collect. So what does this collection say? And you'll notice that for some of these weapons, particularly for the underwater weapons, the collections are incredibly sparse, and you'll see that as we go along. But yeah, this is the third collection, and doesn't require too much of us. Well, it does require the same pretty much as every third collection, and that's to sort of globetrot, go around the maps a lot. Although this one in particular does tend to put multiple items, or collection items into a single map. So we'll see how well that goes. But anyway, let's read the description for this one. The sea is wide and mighty, and conceals both great dangers and wondrous prizes. Dive into it, explore its depths, and swim deep beneath its ever-shifting surface in your journey to create the legendary precursor known as Carcharias. Also, we might actually hit this bonus event that you can see in the top right corner here in the game. For some reason, they did an underwater event as well. I don't know whether it's tied to the spear in any capacity. Obviously, the spear currently functions solely as an underwater weapon, but that is about to change with the expansion, so I don't necessarily know the purpose of this event and what is it supposed to sort of promote and tie into, but I guess it might be just some random ass event. The thing that's interesting about this event is that they ArenaNet has done balance around this event and rebalance some stuff and genuinely change something that they added. What must it be now? Like 4 years ago, 5 years ago? That might be too far. But yeah, definitely an achievement that's been in the game for a long time. It's gotten some changes. So we're not for that here. We're here for the spear. Now, if we relocate to Tyria, we will start our adventure in First Scourge Sound. As you may know me already. And we'll have to find the diving goggles, which I don't know where to get. So I guess we'll start with getting our icy runestones. Because like for every legendary weapon, we're gonna need just a bunch of runestones. So spend 100 gold. Easy money. Obviously, we will do that. We're kind of used to that. And yeah, as I said, I'll try to conserve my voice a little bit, which is unfortunate. And I was thinking of postponing this episode, but realistically, again, I have 0 viewers on average, so you know, if someone comes, I'll kill my voice if I have to. But if no one shows up, it's a wasted effort. Even though this video is gonna live on as a VOD on my YouTube channel, link in the Twitch chat. You know, I don't think I'd add too much value to what's going on in the collection. So this is not for the collection proper. This is for the crafting recipe. Then we need some diving goggles. Now, forgive me if I'm mistaken, but I do believe they might be right at the end of the jumping puzzle, right? In the shattered ice flow. And then you jump down from the jumping puzzle, so that they kind of force you to restart it and not farm the chest. It's not the real reason they added that there, but I mean, it works. Yeah, there are some diving goggles. Let's see if we can cheese it. That would be the optimal thing to do. Now the goal here is to figure out how close we can get without the jumping puzzle knocking us off. It seems very close. I mean, this seems... Holy shit. We can go right up to it. What the hell? There's no effort of cheating this. Look at this. We just did the jumping puzzle. This is sometimes a monthly. Or weekly, even. It's... By some... And I swear, I didn't look this up ahead of time, but it's by some some coincidence, this has been a weekly target. That explains the number of people here. No, we're here for the goggles, but I'll take the 50 astral acclaim. That's actually awesome. So we're just supposed to use the diving goggles, and that indeed unlocks an item. As you can see, there are a lot of these goggles. All of these items called a plunge. So this is an icy plunge, and so we're gonna be diving goggling a lot here. Yeah, okay. Good to know. Let me just figure out a way how to make this a little more readable for me. I guess we can delete this line already. Okay, And that's pretty much the last time we're gonna see something truly frosty. We're moving very south, and we're not moving away again, because we're moving to Blood Tide Coast, and from now on it's just tropical all the way, which is, you know, thematic to the weapon. I think I'm going to talk about it more when we craft it, once we craft it, perhaps. We'll see. The name and the meaning of it and stuff. Okay, so in Blood Tide Coast, though, we are supposed to also do some diving goggles. These ones I have marked. So I will use the sort of cheat view and look at the wiki, where I could be looking for this one. Oh, it's supposedly right next to us. It's somewhere around here. Vindar's Lagoon. So that's one item here, and there are two more that we're gonna have to pick up, which is fine. It's very good. So apparently some diving goggles. I can see them already. Remember, this is a setting that you can turn on in game, that you can see. That didn't count. I had them for a second there. So this is a setting that you can turn on in the game to let you view all interactable objects. It's not all of them, actually. Some are hidden even from this setting, but for the diving goggles it works just fine. You know, the downside is that it is perhaps then slightly more cluttered screen, less immersive and stuff. Bloody Bill's plunge, surely a reference to a character right here. No concern of ours. And yeah, sorry if I go into random bursts of coughing. That's gonna be on par for the course. Again, I've been a little sick over the weekend. I apologize for that. Okay, recovered the treasure on the sunken ship. Now, there's supposedly a sunken ship. Again, this one I didn't actually look up ahead of time. But there is we're gonna just scour the there's a sunken ship. This might be the one we're looking for. I'm opening it. Am I? It's a closed shop with an ornate lock. We will need a key for this one. Okay, when does the key spawn? Or do we need to find it somewhere else? It's been a while since I've done this, if ever. You know, it might be that I just never did this content. And I don't know whether it spawns. There are people with cinematics though. What are they looking at? What is happening? We need a key for this one. Is it the one we need? Ah, okay. No, we needed a different chest, but this is great. Oh, this is for the rusted key. Obviously, that's why people are all over it. That's for the bonus event. No, but we got it. You know, one floor up. So that gives us the Penzance lost treasure now. The Pirates of Penzance. A clear reference, which I'm not going to explain because I'm not all that educated about to explain it. But apparently it's like a musical or something, isn't it? I do remember. There was a song in Mass Effect. No, from it. Either way, a weird overlap between Guild Wars 2 and, you know, between this map and Mass Effect. So that would be this objective, and then we will recover a sunken weapon crate. Now again, that requires us to go to a certain location, which I have already scouted ahead of time where to look for, and it should be around, if I'm not mistaken, and just a cursory glance, that should be this Sanguine Bay, somewhere in Sanguine Bay. We're not gonna spoil ourselves on the exact location unless we struggle, so let's just do it at least half, at least partially fair. Now there's a weapon crate. Isn't that what we need? No, that's part of the heart here though, isn't it? Nope, that is it's just fine. As you can see, not a very challenging collection. I do recommend go for it because, you know, crafting the precursor, and I'm not lying when I described it as the cheapest way to craft the precursor, it is through these collections. It's genuinely, the materials involved are minimal. All it takes is some effort, and hopefully I'm gonna prove that it doesn't take more than 2.5 hours to collect all of this stuff. Recover one of the sunken weapon crates in the Sanguine Bay of Blood Tide. So that's a lost weapon shipment. And that's it for Blood Tide Coast. Again, we're bouncing to a different map. Let's go. Hit our next target, which would be the Sparkly Fen. Now, the Sparkly Fen has an interesting one. And that's we're supposed to sink a ship here. A ship called the Ash Horizon. That's the only objective. I didn't have to look up ahead of time because this is my favorite fishing spot for and this is unfortunately tied to an event, unless, I don't know, someone would have completed it recently. But if I'm not mistaken, and maybe we don't necessarily need to sink it ourselves. I mean, see, there's the... Well, no, maybe we do. But I believe these are the remnants of the... Oh, it's taking its toll. All the talking. A little bit. But yeah, anyway, this is my favorite fishing spot. Not that I would have any real preference, but I come here because I go fishing to zones when they're in a daily rotation. So when Maguma rolls around, they ask me to do saltwater fish, right? So I go do for saltwater fish, and I always look up the nearest waypoint for my character to take and to relocate, because I have one character that does all the fishing, and it just happens to be that the rotation is fixed. So I believe it's Kryta that is before Maguma. So every time I would be like, the previous day I was fishing in Kryta, which would be right here, and now I need to go to fish to Maguma. I'll take this waypoint and come here, and on my many fishing trips, I would have noticed, I have noticed many times, the Ash Horizon spawns here as an event. Now, obviously, we're a little unlucky here. There's a commander here. They might be waiting for Tequatl, which might hamper the other events here. Also, perhaps this shark might be blocking it. Now, normally I wouldn't go up against the champion solo, but underwater I do trust my abilities a little more. Just because the combat is so imbalanced, and I think very favorable towards Condi builds for what it's worth. Oh god! But then this happens, and the champ shows its strength. Let me see if we can get to the surface, but no, it's gonna just kill us, won't it? Let's try to grave rush it. We'll try to kill it just because we're waiting. There's one more thing to do on this map, and we might actually take a quick detour. We might want to take a quick detour. Okay, so he's got one rush attack that's devastating, I can see. But otherwise, if we take precautions there, and hopefully CC as well, effectively, we might be able to be just fine, just fine. So heal a lot, please. Heal. Oh no! I used my best defensive skill out of panic. I panicked. Damn it! And now my whole rotation is just gone. Okay, you know what? New tactic. Let's try to lure the champ a little more towards our waypoint. And I'm swimming the wrong way though. Okay, go! Oh, shit, go! Grave rush. That's a bad grave rush. Back to 80. Okay, great. Oh, Jesus Christ! And he starts with the thing too. It's not good. Immediately, CC. Let us heal a bit. We're getting away from the waypoint. I'm getting you know, what is it? Oh my god. Okay, this might not be that easy. I've been a little too cocky. Again, let's lure him as close to the waypoint as possible. Let's get him next time. No, he didn't. No. Okay, he managed to heal a little bit there. Should have started with the shield, perhaps even there, but it's fine. We've got a couple of bleeds on us. Again, I don't know where I'm swimming. This is... I don't understand how I get turned around so easily here. Oh my god. And I'm getting damaged from... I don't even know what. Also, I'm just swimming away from the waypoint again. I don't understand how that's a thing that happens every time. How do I get turned around so quickly? Okay, will this guy do better? Yep. Ah, we actually, yep, got him. Caught the shark with the pants down now. Sink. Don't fight on the surface. Fuck. Ah, we lost combat abilities right the fuck now. Okay. Oh my god, he's rushing me even when he's stun broken. How is that a fair fight? How is that a fair fight? But we can grave rush the fuck out of this guy. Oh no, we cannot. We cannot. He's definitely got a limit on how far he's gonna swim. So as long as we keep him here and also manage to get to him quickly, get his attention. Again, just maybe doing a little better. Also, there's another player, which is exactly the type of boost we need, and the only boost we need to successfully kill this fuck. I think that's fine. Now, I might be mistaken about the Edge Horizon, by the way. I never verified my memory. And memory is not the most reliable thing, so we might find that I'm lying about where the event spawns, but hopefully I'm correct. We might check as well for what it's worth, but there's some assault on Fort Cadence. I don't know whether the Ash Horizon is part of it. We'll see. Okay, we'll try to do the Sunken Treasure at Sparklight Fen, which I hope is not the Rusted Key one. It's guarded by Risen, so it shouldn't, hopefully. It's supposed to be somewhere within Lee Shore Gauntlet. Which is way, way south of us. So I'm gonna trust that people are not gonna... Ooh! New event nearby? Is that just because we crossed the threshold, or... I don't see a big ass ship, so... That's probably because we got into range of some new one. Let's go south then and try to pick up the Sunken Treasure. Lee Shore Gauntlet. Wreck of the Argent Warrior. Okay, this point of interest. That's the one that interests us. There's a sunken chest. This one wouldn't count? Oh, it counts. I didn't even touch it, I feel. Just pressed F close to it. I did not even F. So that's a sunken pirate treasure. Recover the sunken treasure from the wreck of the Argent Warrior in Sparklight Fen. There's a good hint towards this one, so pursue. Even without wiki. But yeah, we're still waiting for the event anyway. Hopefully not too long after Tequatl falls, or not until Tequatl falls, whatever the more favorable time frame is. Either way, we're not interested in Tequatl. We're not, in fact, interested in any world boss events, thank God. So the events that spawn, or should spawn rather quickly. So, alright. Well, we have the second objective. Let me just quickly verify whether the Ash Horizon spawns indeed where I expected to spawn, and yes, it does spawn. Well, a little more east than I'm used to, but. And I think this is one of the few that is specifically tied to an event. So this is definitely the wreck of the Ash Horizon. However, we are quite unable to loot anything here because we haven't participated in the event that takes us down. This is a Risen ship, or perhaps it wasn't. In the past, but definitely was transformed by the Risen, and we sink it during an event. Now, if I remember correctly, the point that you need to interact with interact with the wreckage of the Ash Horizon after completing the event, sink the Ash Horizon. So yeah, it quite specifically states we need to participate in the event. I am going to wait for it, for what it's worth. Also, seeing the Ash Horizon, I'm just gonna verify. Oh boy, it does have pre-events, and they are tied to the fort. There's a lot of them. Holy crap. Okay, so the Vigil has a plan. We need to aid them in the plan. Are they willing to start enacting it? Because we're gonna have to do a lot here. What do you mean preceded by this? Okay, preceded by... Does this loop on itself? How does that happen? Protect the northern ruins. Sink the ash right... This thing loops in on itself like crazy. Okay, where's a vigil? I need a vigil here. Maybe it just loops infinitely. I just need to find where the current event is and not lose my sanity. I want to retake the vigil's base camp. Again, preceded by seeing the ash horizon. How? How? When that's the thing that it... this is lovely. If you wiki, I would show you. It would take me a bit of effort to show on screen, but which is why I'm not gonna do it. But if were you to find a wiki article that says retake the vigil's base camp, is the name of it. It's an article about an event. If you were to find that article, it will state that this event is preceded by an event called Sink the Ash Horizon, and it is followed by an event called Sink the Ash Horizon. I mean, cool. And it's not the only one that's preceded by it, or presumably followed. Oh my god, why don't you have an icon on a map?
We move on to the north. Those dragons
Did I
won't know what hit them. Follow me.
choose the wrong one? Okay, some effort involved here. Okay, so we need to clear the risen from the center of the ruins. Okay, I know when that one is. Followed by sink the ash horizon. Hopefully this should immediately trigger the sinking. So we're hopefully on the right track. Considering tagging up. I don't know when is the Tequatl? When is the Tequatl? I feel like that, you know, that might be cock blocking us from progress because people might be unwilling to join. We have very low ping. What the hell? It shows ping of 2. I don't think that's it's even a possible it's a possible latency, man. Oh yeah, it jumped up again. I think the counter is just broken. Where's my timer? There you go. Tequatl. It's in progress. It should end any minute. I feel like we might even tag up ourselves. Make people, you know, join right away another event. Because apparently Sink the Ash Horizon is a group event, isn't it? No, it's labeled as such. They specifically say on the wiki that it's possible to solo it, but it might not be the easiest thing to do. So let's tag up, just like okay, we typed it into the map chat. We'll see whether anyone wants to join. Oh, you want to join? I am on EU. I am on EU. Should perhaps add it as a permanent information somewhere into the UI, right? Hello, hello. Good to see a genuine player and not a bot. I've been so fucking tired of those. I'd be very appreciative if you came to help me out. It would be much definitely easier to. Oh, okay. So that's. I see. I see. That's unfortunate. I guess we're gonna trigger it here as well. Our map finished. The quaddle is 2. So what brings you to the stream? Are you also on your hunt to craft the spear? Yeah, there's genuinely nobody coming. That is alarming. Yeah, okay. It's very kind of you. Unfortunately, I'm
I'd like to make a request. Some must fight. Goodbye.
a streamer who doesn't get any money or support from ArenaNet, and I cannot even switch regions very easily. So, unfortunately, no luck for me. Oh, okay, I see. So you bought it. The thing is, it's still very cheap through the collection. You just have to do the collection, which is by happenstance what I do for basically every generation. One weapon anyway, no matter how expensive it is, because well, not every weapon. The weapons I'm interested in, just for the sense of adventure. Okay, all right. And so you just have the precursor. You don't have the legendary yet, or yet. I don't know if you're planning on crafting it. Okay, so yeah, we did one event, and it seems that no action is needed at this time. I guess we're gonna have to wait here a bit and see if it angers the Risen that there are vigil now in this camp. Okay, smart. Also in preparation for the expansion, I guess. So how excited are you for the spear? Did you try out the beta? What kind of player are you? Well, which profession? I'm just gonna communicate with my newly formed squad. Okay, could be fishing at least. I mean, I don't know. Okay, which one did you like the most? Mesmer Main. Did I? No. I haven't tried any of these. Well, I also tried just 2, so shouldn't be surprising. Mesmer and Guardian both. Okay. Good to know. I've heard good things, promising things at the very least. I tried Necromancer and heard from a random video that didn't feel very good compared to the other ones. Not necessarily not good, but wasn't as exciting. Well, to me, Revenant feels weird every time, just because of the energy management. I can't get to grips with that. Man, I was trying to read up a rotation for some raids or strikes, and they just mentioned the price of upkeep and how to maintain it for some skill. Oh, there it is! The ship! And I couldn't just comprehend it. It may be because I hardly play Revenant, but I'm a very simple-minded player. I need to just spam buttons. You do? I play it in a supportive role in Electricity capacity. Do we need to attack it by some other means than just to punch it with our skills? No, it seems like we can punch it. Oh boy, it's quite a swarm. It's fine, just keep moving. It seems easy enough. I don't know why. Okay. The wiki stated specifically, this event can be soloed. See note below. I didn't read the note below. I wonder what it would say. Oh, the map is empty. Okay, so the Ash Horizon is sunken. Now the question is where to look for the item now. Okay, I would like to get out of combat just so I can get on my skimmer. Where's the wreck? I can't even see the wreck now. Oh, it's very slowly sinking to the bottom. Hopefully it's gonna give us what we asked for. Like, how does this spawn now? Maybe that's the part I Oh! Take a souvenir. Cool shit. And let's leave the squad, exactly. So good find by this person. Obviously someone who came with more research. So that's the Ash Horizon treasure. Possibly, and I haven't looked up all of the items, but possibly the most involved thing that you're gonna do for this collection, seeing the Ash Horizon in Sparklife and then examine the wreckage. Okay, very climactic. I like the way that the ship actually crashes to the bottom. That's the way it sinks. That's amazing. That's Carcharia for you. It's like, it's cute. I mean, it's not mind-blowing, but it's a nice little detail. I've been playing a little bit of a vanilla WoW with my girlfriend, just because she has personal nostalgic attachments to that game, and I can't help but to compare some of the aspects of the game to Guild Wars 2, and I feel like this is sort of, obviously vanilla WoW came out way earlier than Guild Wars 2, but anyway, that's one more item. Let's move on to Celadon Forest or Caledon Forest. Always unsure how to pronounce that. We're supposed to do the Titan's plunge, diving goggles, which I'm not quite sure where it is. Luckily, I've got it marked. Oh, that's the bridge. I do remember that. So yeah, just diving goggles. Nothing as exciting as this thing. We're going the wrong way too. And yeah, very short dip. Do some freestyle points. And that's a Titan's Plunge. Next up on our agenda. And yeah, by the way I'm hopping maps might seem random, but I'm trying to do like the shortest path between each and one of them. Cursed Shore is going to be an exception, because now we're going to be spending a lot of time in ore. A lot of time in ore. And we're going to start from the very southern one and loop back into more of a central Tyria zone again. So for the first one, we do need to find the wreckage in the Mausolus Sea. There also happens to be a rich mithril vein, which is something that tempts me a lot. I'm assuming there's going to be a lot of wreckage, but yeah, this is... Okay, hold on. What is this? Oh shit! There's another megalodon. No! They're pursuing me everywhere. What is this? I just want to finish my collection. I just realized one thing. That's not part of the wreckage, is it? There's like a... It's like described as... Oh my god. Do we need to kill the fucking champ before we can interact with the thing? I mean, oh yeah, that's true. Shark guardians everywhere. But yeah, that thing doesn't seem to be part of the wreckage, and I wonder whether it's always been there, or has it been added with the collection? Like, it's not a super flashy model of an object or anything, but it does state that this underwater formation glows with an eerie blue light. We can scratch off a piece and piece the fuck out. And yeah, that gives us which part? Bioluminescent wreckage sample scraped from the wreckage in the Mausolus Sea. Okay, good to have gotten. Now, 2 diving goggles. I do remember from my previous research that one of the diving goggles should be on top of this jumping puzzle again. There's a chance we can cheese it with the sky scale, but I actually don't see a lot of footing here that we could use. We might have to do this one old school. Alright, I'm not afraid of any jumping puzzle. I'll be fucking honest with you. I love jumping puzzles. They're some of my favorite content in this game. And it's a goddamn shame that the ArenaNet stopped making them. Well, I say that. I haven't actually... Or were there any in Secrets of the Obscure? Definitely not in some of the most recent releases, but during the original thing? Perhaps? I know the top of this thing has those annoying fucking eagles, which may not be annoying for every profession, but on Ellie they're just a murder.
For the record.
Also, I don't quite remember the path here, so excuse me if I fumble for a while. It's past the vista though, isn't it? This is not... Yeah, there you go. These are just absolutely murder. Leave me alone. And dip. Bitch. We're out. We successfully did the Mausolus plunge. Moving on to a different plunge over here. Not quite sure where that one is. Let's see. What am I looking at? Oh no, this is the one we just did. So the second one is... Okay, could have marked these a little better. But it's fine. So this one is in Cathedral of Verdance. Okay, I just wanted to suggest using a waypoint, not being stingy within a map, but all the waypoints are locked. What do you know? At least we're gonna get a bit closer. Excuse me. Ah, goddamn. Goddamn, my throat hurts. Ah, that's insane. Goddamn. Okay, and yeah, I remember that these diving goggles are nothing to write home about. Again, just a very short, silly plunge. But it's filling up quite nicely from left to right. So that would be the verdant plunge. You know, if I would be looking for the verdant plunge anywhere, I would definitely point my eyes towards ore. That's definitely the first place I would look. Malkar's Leap. Now, apparently I'm supposed to do an event here. Champion Captain Cork. That does sound like an event. And it's supposed to be somewhere in this area. And, you know, knowing Orion events, we might be here for a while. But hopefully that should be... That's one of 2 events that we should be waiting for. Or maybe 3. I haven't done... again, I haven't done that thorough a research in advance. I want to keep it a bit exploratory for the stream too. Just to give us some space to sort of enjoy the beauties of streaming. The interactivity. Goddamn, sorry. Interactivity. Oh! Champion Captain Cork! Oh no, I'm not gonna be able to fucking reach him. No. Right below us. Okay, below this lip. That's amazing. And tag. Couldn't have dreamed it better. So cool. So that gives us Captain's Insignia. Brilliant. And some welcome tension to this high stakes stream. Like a legendary journey, exactly right. So there would be this event. Now, if I remember correctly, now there's a... Okay, Harbinger Shipwreck. Oh yeah, the Harbinger is right here. I remember that. So that's a book from... I'm sorry, that's a ship from a book. From the Sea of Sorrows novel. If you haven't read that one. It's cool that they tied it into the game and they have this little thing here. Even the Mariner plaque? Is it plaque? It's plaque in English, right? Oh yeah, and this is supposed to be like a sort of a mini dungeon. But yeah, this ship features quite prominently in the book, and this is where its shipwreck resides. It's a cute little thing. Now, much cuter is actually the shipwreck of the Maw, and what's the name of the ship? The Maw is a Leviathan. But the Maw and something, it eludes me. We can try to look. It's actually by the Claw Island. Now that's a very missable Maw and Pride, right? That's a very missable point of interest, just because there's no reason. That's an instance that's in the personal story, and there's no reason to go there during the thing. Okay, we just swam to the surface. There's no reason to go there during the story step, right? But if you go out of your way, you can discover this point of interest, and that is a direct allusion to one of the battles that took place in the book, and it holds a special place in my heart, because if I'm not mistaken, that point of interest on Wiki is still adorned with my screenshot as a little picture. Okay, we need to find some way in though. Now, you know, it's special to me because I don't contribute to the wiki a lot, but I did take my time to do this, specifically after reading the book, I must say, because I was actually, when I was reading it, I was scouring the wiki for little notes and little tidbits. Now, I might be mistaken. I might just need to, like, again, scratch some bit of this. No. What about this entrance? No, this is too obvious. Is it? Where are we here? No, yeah, cool. Oh yeah, this seems to be the way in. Oh, here it is. Oh yeah. Okay, that wasn't a mini dungeon, but you can see something bright wedged beneath two of the planks here. Take it. What have we taken? It's a stashed Harbinger jewel. I don't remember what the Harbinger's role was in the book. It's been a while since I've read it. I do believe it used to be like a human ship, and it just got lost in ore at some point. So, was it a merchant ship? Was it a pirate ship? Who knows? Taken from the risen Quaggan village in the drowned brine. Okay, so we're still here. I guess we just left that area, but there is the village somewhere near the shore, if I'm not mistaken. Around Malkor's Anguish? Or maybe around the hero point. The drowned brine is large. Oh no, I can see some Quaggan structures. And this should be just loot. I can see an interactable object right in the, let's call it town square. This egg appears to have been tainted by Zaitan's influence on the area. Okay, let's remove it from here. Do they mean this huge orb? You know, I'm carrying around a lot of things, but I'd like to imagine there's some explanation for how I'm able to carry all this around. This gives me pause. So that's a Titan Quaggan egg, and kind of looks like the object too, so it's probably it. Although it stayed in place, so who knows. Anyway, Malkor's Leap, looted from the Inquest based on the Jinx Isle. Okay, and that's the thing I was kind of worried about. Might be an event still. So that would be like the third event that we still need to do. Oh no, actually second. So beyond that, we shouldn't have any events going on. But if I'm not mistaken, there's you know, if you want to get to Jinx Isle or into the base, you need to do it through, where am I going? You need to do it through an event to open the door and stuff. Some event seems to be going on in there. The entrance is somewhere from this side, if memory serves, which very well might not. Oh yeah, there is a hole. See? And it seems that the path is clear. And a lot of people stacked up here, so if there is indeed an event going on, we might have some help. We still alive? We still alive.
Fight what cannot be fought.
Chatters got bored. That's fine. I mean, it's not. But, there's only so much I can do. No, okay, cool. Just quiet. Okay, that's
No
that's
questions.
cool. I don't know. We're just waiting for the bypass. Okay. And yeah, there might be some potentially other ways to get into the base. I again don't quite remember. There's just so very little reason to go to ore outside of these specialized collections. That just these things slip your memory. I mean, I hardly remember anything from the Heart of Thorns metas, and especially the events that are outside of the meta itself.
My genius never fails. Follow me. Be ready for
So it would have to be like some special thing in ore for me to remember it.
You never surrender an asset like that without a fight.
Okay. Now again, I don't know where to look for it. I don't know whether I should be doing the events. Is it in one of the side rooms? Because those, if I'm not mistaken... Oh yeah! Okay, maybe I should look for what kind of item we're trying to find here. So this is another mini dungeon that's just super annoying. Straits of Sacrilege, I don't care about that. That's some okay, looted Inquest data crystal. So, okay, encryption crystal. If we pick up any one of these, we might collect this. No, unfortunately. What about that one? No, it has to be some special crystal. I don't even know what we're using these for. Oh, we're supposed to just carry them to Fraz. If I'm not mistaken, if I remember this annoying location correctly, these side rooms, they only open up for the relevant part of the event, and once that part is done, they just close up again. I might be mistaking it with some other Inquest lab. But we should be vigilant either way. I'm gonna pick up as many crystals as I can, just to also
Keep to the shadows.
help with the event, I guess, as well. Hold on, we haven't even explored all this part here. Okay, there's not much, and other people have pushed the event to its completion already, so yeah, neither of these crystals gave us what we're after. Really? Is that like a hyperbole here?
This calls for jubilation.
I don't think I have a favorite underwater event. Not that I would find the idea laughable. I think it's endearing actually that you have one, but never really thought of it in this context. Okay, so they opened up an alternate way in.
Not gonna happen.
Correct, right? And now we're doing the side rooms, so we shouldn't dilly-dally. So there are some recycled golem parts now. We're not here to help with the event, unfortunately. We're here to collect crystals, and in order to do that, we need to find crystals. So let's try to ignore all the enemies and be an unhelpful little Asura. And just scour for stupid data crystals. You know, to an extent, like, this is... If, indeed, my theory is correct, and if this is actually your favorite event in the game, you might actually correct me on the part where I speculated whether it stays open only for these side events. Well, hold on. There's a waypoint. That waypoint is inside the lab. If we liberate it, it stays open, right? That would be the assumption. Is that correct? Do we need to participate in the event? Okay, not for long. Okay. Hopefully just long enough for exploration. But yeah, this is actually quite hostile design for the collection. Because again, it just promotes selfish playstyle, right? Or just selfish play. Because the people who come here just for doing the collection will not be interested in finishing this event. In fact, there doesn't seem to be a time component to this, so you can take as long as you want. So the people who are here just for the collection won't be incentivized to help with this at all. Potentially, again, I don't know how you pick up the crystal, but neither should the player who comes here. And then, you know, just hampers the enjoyment for all. What, am I stuck in an invisible wall? This seems to be an invisible wall, even though it seems like a very easy to spot place in this little underwater base. Okay, thank you. And there are enemies right there. Should let me forward, but no, there's genuinely a wall blocking me from going further. So I certainly haven't looked everywhere. But we're getting gold for participation, as is usual, for just tagging shit. Annoy me no further, you Inquist hacks. Balance, everybody. Okay, I might need to wiki this after the events are done, because then the clock apparently starts ticking. We haven't been here because it's closed. Oh yeah, especially like the underwater primordial stands. That's the thumping is I mean, it's kind of satisfying on ground. I hate the, you know, aesthetics of it. The fact that it's just like such massive damage packed with conditions and AOE around you, point blank, unavoidable basically. Obviously can be dodged and blocked, but it's just too goddamn efficient for how it's just presented as like these puny little waves that just like what is it? What does it mean, primordial stance? Like, are you hurling rocks and lava around you? Like, what's happening? Oh, there you go. We needed to kill a golem. Okay, so participation promoted. Good design. Design saved. And we can leave. Very nice. Also, we don't need to be... Oh, we do need to be in Malkor's Leap for one more thing. And that's Siphon Goggles. Which, again, I don't remember where they are, so let me just consult the wiki again. And we're looking at... Oh, okay. Where else would the diving goggles in Malkor's Leap be then Sculptor's End? Oh no! The NPC? I should have checked the NPC. We're out already. Oh no! I'm so dumb. I mean, we can swim there. We'll go back, or we can use the waypoint actually, right? No, we cannot. It's contested. Great, brilliant. Of course, why wouldn't it be? Next to you? Next to me? Right now? Right at the moment? You mean Mikaluki? Evacuator? Which one? The bot or the Quaggan? Evacuator. I'm pretty sure I've got everything here I need. I mean, Lost Orient jewelry box is cute, but oh, okay. Still the same stuff. I mean, Lost Orient jewelry box. That used to be the way to convert karma, right? Does that have a limit? No? No cap. Right, okay. Not much. Unfortunately, no specific special items. There are a couple of karma merchants that sell skins. Don't know if you're aware, but skins that you cannot genuinely get anywhere else in the game. They're, for the most part, shoddy skins and not very good looking. But they'll be sold at like a single karma merchant in the entire game, and that's it. And it'll be like a... Okay, you got all of them. All right, lecture's over. Good to know. But yeah, I also got on that hunt a while. Well, it's been ages. It's been really ages. Okay, so back to the eponymous Malkor's Leap, which is right above us. The story here being the sculptor Malkor, who made god statues, leaping off, allegedly, off of the very same cliff face that we're about to leap from as well. Didn't end well for him. We're gonna take it as a fun little thing. Friend zoning is a nice way to put a relationship between a mortal and a god. Hello, sorry for bothering you. I want to offer promotion of your channel. Do you? How about I promote you into the ban zone? And that counts as a collection. So that's Malkor's Plunge. Again, still pretty much filling up from the left to right. Almost as if they wanted us to do it in this order. Good. So that is it for Malkor's. It's not. Oh my god. I have... there are still 2 more objectives. Okay. Pride of a sunken shipwreck deep down in the northern waters of Malkor's. I assume that's supposed to say fingers. Malkor's fingers. Don't have it written. All the way down. We got some more Wizard's Vault objectives. Complete 10 events. Okay. Just today, by the way. No event yesterday. I was in bed all day. Very good for my progress. 5 bounty missions or group events. Okay, we might hit a group event or 2 still, so okay. And then deep. Wow, this does go deep. I wonder if you can actually see anything on Twitch. Holy shit, I can hardly see. What is happening? Oh, this is very atmospheric. Again, I don't know where to look for this or what to look for, but I had no idea that this is a zone that exists here. Oh yeah, I mean real life would be scarier much more, but I don't know if they actually want us to scout this far. Yeah, well, probably not, because I just found a little tear in their geometry there. Oh, there's a shipwreck. That might be what we're looking for. Oh, there you go. Interact. I would like to see what I'm interacting with first. Is it the chest or is it the ship itself? I can read the description. Lost wisdom treasure, straits. Spoiler alert. Orient chest in the Upsilon test facility. Just pried off. Okay, so we're just scratching a piece of the ship again. This ship was ornately decorated before it sank beneath the waves. Take a souvenir. I don't think we have a name for this ship. Just a random ass shipwreck. It's cool though, because here's the thing, right? This won't be an object, or wouldn't have been an object in presumably in the game's engine before they added this collection. This would have been like part of the terrain. So a dev looked at the map, looked at the terrain itself, and decided to put this collection item here, to take this random decoration and give it some meaning for this collection, which is kind of what makes it what makes these legendary collection special, because it gives you reason to explore places that you wouldn't have, and go back constantly. It's cool. I like it. And then finally, Upsilon test facility. Upsilon. Okay, no, that's not this one, luckily. Yet. But the worst is yet to come. This one, okay? This shouldn't be a mini dungeon or anything, but there is a mini dungeon that's ahead of us. We've already did it for one of the other collections, one of the other legendaries, I hated every second of it. Used to be in a daily rotation in the Wizard's Vault. They removed it because it annoyed everybody. Or was it as a daily task or was it a weekly task? I think it was a daily task. That's why I don't know, but you'll see what I'm talking about. And it was easy when it was part of the daily, because there was sort of a hackneyed way to get inside the mini dungeon, so it was a couple of seconds to finish. However, when you're doing it solo, that might not necessarily be the case. So there's an Orient chest. Seems easy. Let's just loot it. And that gives us Pilfered Inquest Research, which I'm not sure why we need for a shark-inspired spear. But, okay. It's become infamous just through the Wizard's Daily, or the Wizard's Vault inclusion. I don't think that it raised many eyebrows before. I mean, it's fine to do it once, but anyway, first though, we will need to loot the Grand Chest in Ship of Sorrows. Now, the Ship of Sorrows is bound to be sunk around here somewhere, because again, I tried to do it sort of in order, and yeah, I remember it correctly. Again, seemingly part of a terrain, although this one might be directly referenced in a story step. You do? I tend to agree. Yeah, I think they're filled with fun little details that didn't have a really clear tie to anything, just like sort of random Easter eggs and details that gave a lot of world building without, you know, having to have a direct reference anywhere. So I think they have a actual charm to them that is kind of lost from the very purposeful new maps. And yeah, again, this one is unnamed, but I think this one might be part of like a story step, so a personal story, and they might name drop that there. Again, sort of a mini dungeon, but not really. Just try to figure a way in here. And yeah, like this little maze area, and the angles, man, the camera angles that it gives you as you sort of shift yourself about. Plenty arisen on our ass. We might need to bite back just to get a footing.
But you don't know it yet.
Reach for a underwater environment, but fine, luckily the balance. Okay, this one doesn't attack. And the grand chest doesn't really fit the vibe here, but would expect like a wooden chest, but again, plenty explanation that can give this context. I mean, plenty of headcanons that can give this some context. Oh, a rich mithril vein? I will. I will. Just for that one. We're stopping just for that one. Unguarded too. Cool. So that's one objective. Have we even looked at what we gotten? So that would be the Gilded Shipwreck souvenir. Okay. No, that's still Malcor's Leap. We've already gotten that. Oh, that was the Pride thing. So that's the Sorrowful Treasure. Doesn't really specify what that is. Just some trinket. Okay, we need to get out of here though. Not even normal nodes. I feel like they're so ubiquitous I would do nothing else in the game if I were collecting all that I've passed. But for a rich node, I'd do anything for a rich node. Let me just get a little more to safety while we're researching the next step to take, which is to take a souvenir from the ancient coffer. Now, where can an ancient coffer be? If I were to guess, it's gonna be like a jumping puzzle or something, or a mini dungeon. Cool. We didn't get to safety. We got to surface, which is death. Never mind. Marks the entrance to Abaddon's Lost Temple. Okay. Strait of Malediction. Am I reading the map right? No, it's around... What is this? Oh, we're here. Well, we're not. We're way off. But Plaza of Lost Wisdom. Is that the waypoint they're referencing? I mean, point of interest, sorry. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. Okay. So, what do you do for profit and stuff? What do you spend these on, usually? Because I find myself not crafting too much stuff in the game. Mostly because I'm hoarding it for my legendary journey. But beyond that, I can't imagine what I would be using them for anyway. So this is the... This should be the place. Let's find the little gap. And a very conspicuous chest. Unmarked. And we'll take a souvenir. May have overlooked it. Were it not for the Asura. So good job there. Research notes. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. That makes sense. I haven't done the math on how many I will need for the 2 remaining Gen 3 legendaries that I want to craft. And that's not to mention the post steps of making it into multiple skins. Lost Wisdom Treasure. Provisioner tokens. Okay. So you're in the middle of crafting PvE legendary armor or something. Oh yeah, some Gen 2 legendaries are murder on wood. Luckily got my Nevermore done. Never seen that much wood in my lifetime. I'll equip all the tools, whatever. So where were we? We just looted this shrine. Then the diving goggles, which is the Wizier's Tower. I remember that correctly. Wizier's Tower being on the isle, and we might need to backtrack for the mini dungeon. Actually, I never remember where the entrance is anyway. Might need to. Actually, I'll turn on the overlay just so we don't stall, because we're gonna be doing plenty of stalling in the mini dungeon itself. So cool. And any particular PvE legendary armor you've got your sights set on at the moment, or you planning to do all 3 sets? Right, obsidian obviously, but heavy, medium, or light. Okay, let's get some height and try to cheese it. This should be fine. Oh, we can glide. That's easy. Easy clap. So we've got a chest. Apparently for some other collection. An ancient chest, but the heart of the obscure seems to be reacting to it. Hold the heart up to the chest. So that's some secrets of the obscure stuff.
Very good.
Voice acting.
I was beginning to think it was lost forever. Voss always held such wisdom and such belief in Tyria and its people. After losing her, I thank you for retrieving the tome. It will be of great use to me.
Okay. What's the collection though? What's it called? I want to know what we picked up. It wasn't Forgotten Lore, was it? No. It's in the Wizard's Tower, isn't it? No, that's Oracle cards. Okay, we shouldn't get distracted like this. But I'm genuinely curious what we just picked up. We had like 7 out of 9, didn't we? Let me just try to actually locate this here and... Is relics or something? No. Damn, we had it on screen just a second ago. Okay, I guess we'll find it later. We'll find it later. I don't want to get it to slow down the stream. Light armor, a few essences away from finishing medium. For heavies, also essences. Ain't that the story? Oh, the diving goggles are lower. And how are you farming the essences? Are you doing the rift hunting or convergences or a combination of both? Because I've barely touched convergences. I think I've done one, and that was it. And never touched it again. Not necessarily because I didn't like it, but also feels like something I wouldn't like, especially not doing it 100 times over. Dive into the water using diving. Okay, we don't have to read that. Except it's Vizier's Plunge. So that's one. Rifts and convergences. Okay. So if I ever go for the legendary armor, I feel like... and I feel like I should go for at least one set. Just because of Guild Wars 1. And, you know, the nostalgia factor. But... I think I will have to do it purely through convergences because of the associated achievement with doing it over and over and over again. We're supposed to find a starfish in the waters of the Strait of Sacrilege. Now the Strait of Sacrilege... is right here. We just skimmered over it. I'm currently unable to mount because I have fucking swim trunks on. My skimmer probably doesn't want my naked ass cheeks on its back. And then the Straits of Devastation. Oh, Strait of Sacrilege. A starfish. What the fuck does that mean? I'm supposed to find a random starfish on the bottom of the sea? I guess crazier things have happened. This is a tall order, though. Plenty of space to look. That's why I'm gonna also wiki it, because I actually want to craft the spear on this stream and can't stay up infinitely. Why did I? Okay. Hold on, I should have it marked. No, I don't. Okay. What is it here? Spirit of... nothing that would mention... Okay. Let's read the description in the game. Perhaps that will advise us better. Starfish souvenir. Pick up a starfish in the waters of the Straits of Sacrilege and the Straits of Devastation. Man. Could be anywhere. This is a giant ass zone. Maybe I should look for the item in particular. I'll do you proud and mine this mithril while look for what the starfish souvenir is and where to find it. It does have its own wiki page. Look for a glittering effect on the seafloor. There might be multiple locations where this can be found. Uh-oh. Found around the West Bell waypoint. Head northwest of the waypoint. Found outside of the cave entrance. Literally anywhere. Well, it's like 3 points, but there should be an effect, a sparkly starfish. Providence. Cute. Hope my luck didn't run out with this one. So that's a cute souvenir. I will remember this souvenir fondly. That's true. An anchor in Shark's Teeth Archipelago. Okay, am I looking for the same thing? Just like... so that's the same map, right? Definitely. Straits of Devastation. So... Shark's Teeth Archipelago. Good. And I'm guessing that's gonna be the same situation. Just a random ass... item lying on the seafloor there. This is also kind of cool what they did for this collection, that there is actually, I'm so sorry for that, anchor. Speechless, absolutely speechless. But yeah, these items are in random locations. And presumably client-based, obviously. Unless you can actually compete. I don't know whether they started doing client-based stuff this prominently around the time they were implementing these. So, okay, 2 more objectives here. One of them, the diving goggles. I'm tempted to go for those. However, it feels like we should first get the painful thing out of the way. I don't know what the commander is doing there. A random event, perhaps. Now, the entrance to the mini dungeon. Will I remember where it is, or will I have to wiki it? Last time I found it, after some searching, it's actually not that obvious, but we did find it. Unfortunately, that commander seems a little too far for it to be. Or maybe not. Let's see. Let's see. No way. Oh no, they're fighting the Megalodon. I was so excited to see a commander tag here. I was hoping they could ferry me inside. There are some people inside. Tail! Tail! Mate! He's gone. The guy's gone. Okay. Guess we'll have to do it. Oh, no. There's one more person. Reynata. Let me just whisper them as well. I'm so fucking desperate not to do this the normal way. I've already done this on stream. I have an excuse to skip this. I've showed how to do this the proper way. Sue me. Ah! Tail! Tail came back and just to fucking disappear again. Cute. Probably logged on to go elsewhere. Brilliant. So that means probably not gonna return either way. And it seems Reyna is also not at the keyboard at the moment. Okay, we're doing the mini dungeon again. Now, yeah, I was hoping actually that my tactical overlay, which you cannot see because my stream filters it. Hopefully, yeah. That my tactical overlay would navigate me at least to the entrance. Apparently, I don't have. I don't know if TechIt actually did mini dungeons. There might be a thing for them somewhere. I'm covered in corruption. Oh yeah, for 7 minutes. That's normal. I so don't want to do this. So I don't remember the cleanest way to do this, and I think looking at whatever guide I could find would probably take me longer than trying to brute force it. So let's get rid of the corruption. And okay, the goal is to go to the furthest panel first, so that if you get caught, it's not as devastating. Now, there are a couple of tools and Ellie has at their disposal to mitigate some of the dangers this dungeon poses. I'm guessing our little mist form should work. This one seems a little close. Oh, someone's doing it. Someone might be able to actually open it for us. I don't know if it opens for a single person or... The thing I hate about this is the layout of this. Let's brazenly swim through. Cool. I forgot that these explode and apparently cannot be easily dodged. I don't know, it might be genuinely easier to wait for a for a taxi. Okay, let's be a little less brash right here. This feels like not only a safe path but a safe spot. It's cute. Alright, this person feels safe here. I will feel safe as well. There's the most difficult one, if I remember correctly. How the fuck did I reach it last time? Okay, so white bird. Now we can arcane shield. Damn it! Arcane shield doesn't work. Good to have learned that. What is the way to approach this one? Is it from the top? We should see the explosion, right? But then I'm so fucking scared that can you sink? What are you doing? Sink! Oh, okay. Different key. Sorry. My bad. My bad. This person is taking their time. It's gonna reset the panels, man. Okay, I don't remember how many panels it is even. Should I look it up again? This might be the most painful part of this stream. Well, this is definitely gonna be the most painful part of this stream. 100. Okay, this all seems safe. Okay, this is the safe spot for this person. Can we go above that well, definitely through here. Cool. And then straight from the top. This seems safe so far. Then we sink very slowly. Good stuff. Okay, one panel down. Now we should work relatively quickly. There's a bit of a leeway. I mean, a lot of a leeway. But obviously it's designed around trying to prevent you from brute forcing this. Okay, I can't see the hands. Oh, there's one right to the left of me. Oh my god, I just heard something go pop. Oh, there's a hand. Fuck. Never mind. Oh no, where are we? I got turned around again. I don't know where I am. No! Wait! It's cool. One poison is fine. If we get hit a second time, that's probably also fine. Third time, I wouldn't be so sure. The skimmer would be cute to use, but... And also, yeah, why am I not using it for the initial swim? It gives me speed boost. Limits my ability to sneak through these convenient holes, but... Okay, let's get my bearing here. Nothing here? Nope. Oh, just a big-ass fucking trap. Oh, there's a data pad. Oh, boy. Okay. Static traps avoided. That risen hand looking at me with its fingers. Unnerving sight. Okay, we're stealthed. I'm sure that helps against the projectile throwers, but that's about it. Okay, we've done this thing. We're just putting ourselves in danger unnecessarily. Oh shit. Okay, it's fine. We can still stabilize. Now we can trigger as many poison fishies as possible. Problem still is, I don't remember where all the panels are, so let's try to take them from the start. I know there was one at the very beginning, somewhere around here. No, that's still the Explorer. This is what hell looks like. Interior. Okay. Forget. Oh, did we? Can we actually cooperate with the other person? It would seem so, perhaps. Like, is it open already? Because I don't remember actually pressing that panel. The fuck? It's open. It's open. We helped. We helped with 2 panels. Salvation. We don't have to be here for an hour. Thank fuck. It can be done as a group effort. Thank God for small miracles. Good to know. So, shut the fuck up. We're looting the grand chest, which gives us a much needed item. The Phrixus souvenir. There's gonna be a part of this guy's fucking possession in our legendary weapon. I guess I also will never forget this souvenir, but for very different reasons than the starfish. That means that on this map we just need to do some diving goggles, which should be just like a soothing thing, and it's in Fort Trinity, fortunately, as well. We're gonna leave the same way we came and help nobody else inside, potentially, because nobody would even come. But I am definitely grateful for the one person that did come at the same time as I was doing this obscure collection. Oh, there's one more person. Sorry, I'm already out. But the door should be still open. Go, 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 mate! Okay, so diving goggles. Would they be on the airship? Is that... Oh yeah, I can see them. What? There's... Why am I forbidden from using a mount? Where was that part? That wasn't what kicked me off either, but... No, I've definitely seen the icon. Was it too near? Well, whatever. Geronimo! There you go. So that's our last dive, as we can see from this cute array of diving goggles. Trinity's plunge, and we're just missing 3 items. For those, we will finally leave ore and go to our apparently last map, Mount Maelstrom, where we need to go to the ruins of Sunken Drachna. Again, a Guild Wars 1 location. Oddly enough, underwater, because odd, because it used to be in the mountains ostensibly, but very near shore, to be sure. Still don't know the logistics of how a goddamn sea can rise to the level of swallowing this city whole, basically. I think the implication is that the ground must have shifted as well. Now, I don't know what exactly I'm looking for again. I doubt it's the hero point. So far, none of it required a hero point. Not a item in our inventory to have ahead of time. I'll look. There's a dwarven pottery shard, so I'm guessing it's just again gonna be a random spawn. But it should have a yellow text and inform us. There's a rich platinum vein. Yum E. This one actually, this weapon requires a gift of metal, so platinum is definitely a welcome one to get. Not what we were looking for initially, though. Could it be in one of the buildings, like inside? That would be kind of cool as well. Uh-huh. There appears to be some shards of ancient dwarven pottery buried in the mud. Take some. Next, our penultimate item to collect. Then I guess we're going for luscious kelp. Harvesting from the large bed of kelp near Judgment Rock. Okay. So that's just Judgment Rock. You know, not a highlight to end on. But don't worry about that. We're just gonna cut some grass, underwater grass. The highlight is obviously crafting the legendary itself, so there should be a bed of kelp. Is kelp the thing that floats on the surface? I'd like to point out that benthic kelp beds. Okay, that's a cute hint of where to look. I should point out that I'm not a native English speaker and therefore don't quite know what kelp means other than what I've learned from video games. So it's kind of, I don't know which Czech term to map it to, basically. I'm guessing it's these stalks. Now, do I cut at the bottom? Do I... Oh, wait. There's something interactable. Oh yeah, the kelp here is amazingly luscious. Okay, I'll take... Well, these don't look luscious, but I'm guessing they're referring to these. I'll take some. And that should be the last item that we're gonna go exploring for. Now, there's one more item, which is the Volume 3, which is an item you buy at a vendor for every collection, basically. It's like, I don't know, the idea is that you probably... What? Ooh, some of these items are actually in my inventory. We won't need them, at least not most of them. I think even none of them. We're definitely gonna need the icy runestones, and we'll see what other items we'll need as well. But let's switch characters because spears, like many other weapons in the game, are made by none other than a weaponsmith. This guy has had his job cut out for him for the past few years, just crafting fucking legendaries for me, and this time will be no exception. So we're gonna need those icy runestones. Now I'm gonna have to look up the recipe because obviously I don't remember the recipe for a goddamn legendary spear. But first thing we're gonna do, obviously, it is going to be to buy the buy the goddamn book. Again, it seems like the idea is that you learn the method to craft whatever items you are required to craft. This completes the collection. I'm not gonna read it. Kamohoali'i Kotaki. I think I gave it a little bit of a Japanese accent there. Never mind. That gives us, well, this is the thing that we just bought. It's basically useless. As soon as it unlocks the item in the collection, you can throw it away. What's important is the chest of diving, which is the reward for the collection that we've just been collecting all stream in full. As soon as you open it, you get 2 items. You get an essence of diving, which is going to be used as a material, and you're going to get a recipe for Carcharias. Carcharias, obviously the spear precursor, which you can craft as a weaponsmith. So now that we filter by its title, we've got some failed experiments, but most importantly, as you can see, the thing that uses the essence of diving, the spirit of the perfected spear, then the shark figurine, which we can craft right away. I'm just gonna take some screenshots for for later, just to make sure I sorry, for later, for accountancy sake, basically. But we're gonna craft the shark figurine. Then we're gonna craft the serrated harpoon as well. And yeah, I've prepared all the materials ahead of time, although not all of them we'll have on hand, and we might do some more character switching. So that's step 1. We've got the precursor and a congratulatory mail, which stays the same pretty much every time. We can close this one. So, thank you for the congratulations. That's only one small step. With the Carcharias now in our inventory, there are a couple of other steps that we need to do. Namely, get ourselves some Gift of Mastery. I hope I haven't gotten it ahead of time. Again, I forgot whether I did or not. So I will have to consult a different webpage this time. Guild Wars 2 efficiency. I can't for the fuck of it remember whether I pre-prepared the whole thing. Probably not. Probably not. Gift of... what is it? Gift of Mastery? Wow! It's very responsive today. But no, Gift of Mastery is not crafted. So, and I mean, there should be hints here in my inventory. Not really. It's all in the bank. Don't worry about it. 4. The Gift of Mastery, and I just closed the tab again. 4. The Gift of Mastery. We're gonna need 250 obsidian shards. Not a problem. We should have that in our inventory already. We will also need a beautiful little Gift of Exploration. Now, this is a bit more of a problem. Fortunately, we've got, I believe, exactly 1 banked. We might not have it on my character though. I mean, on in the bank. We might have it on a character. Seems to be the case. Which is fine. We're gonna go for that. Gift of What am I looking for? Exploration. Sorry, my brain is cooked already. We've been streaming for a couple of hours. Yep, it's on our character that we usually do the exploration with. So, off to our Mesmer. Fellow Mesmer enjoyers. Look at my fashion. Rate it. Is it gaudy? Is it okay-ish? Is it whatever? Okay, that's reaction enough. I'm satisfied with this one. I tend to agree they're kind of fun, even though they're a little too complex for me. I'm again, as I said, a simple guy mashing, though, you know, virtuoso kind of fits that bill. So the Gift of Exploration, it is the last one on our account. That's why we're doing the legendary journey with the explorations normally. Today we did the globetrotting adventure, but typically I will go through an entire zone and hoping to eventually end up with a 100% exploration. It used to be that it was exactly enough, one more map exploration to complete all the Generation 1 legendary weapons that I was interested in. That is unfortunately no longer the case because the spear kinda jumped into our collection as well. So we're using our Gift of Exploration, and until we finish all the maps on at least one more alt, we're stalled for other Gen 1 legendaries, which I don't know off the top of my head which we're going for. I believe there's definitely Frostfang, and that's pretty much all I can remember. Either way, that's our Gift of Exploration, and then beyond that we will need Gift of Battle. That one should be in the bank. I'm not stupid, am I? Good. We should stack them onto a neat pile. And straight to the Mystic Forge we go for the Bloodstone Shard. Which we can buy at Miani.
Maybe you could show me some moves.
For 200 spirit shards. Don't look at my supply of spirit shards. This is nothing. At least we know we can always craft legendaries. So that's this, and this. We can forge this and get a Gift of Mastery and some progress to a completely meaningless achievement again. So that's a cool thing, but it's only 1/4 of the whole weapon. This is the second. For the third one, we're gonna be requiring one Gift of Fortune. Now, as you can see, I got a pile of T6 materials. However, what we haven't done ever since purchasing these in the previous 2 seasons already, we've never opened the legendary weapon starter kits. Now, these are awesome. So, first of all, you get a precursor from these. Unfortunately, none that would be relevant to our immediate mission. However, you also get a couple of other things that help you in crafting legendaries, and some of this is lying around already, namely the Gift of the Predator, Gift of the Quip, and as you can see, I already have one Gift of Might, or 2 Gifts of Might. That's exactly from the 2 first legendary weapon starter kits. Now we've got set 3 and set 4 in our bank, and there's a 50-50 chance that we're gonna get either a Gift of Might or a Gift of Magic. So we're gonna roll our dice. Truth be told, it seems like it's not actually a 50-50 chance. Okay, I'm gonna leave it in the bank. It's a little skewed towards the gifts of might, it seems, from like anecdotal research. So we'll see how lucky we are here, or unlucky. Yeah, it certainly doesn't feel like 50-50, and for most players, like, it seems like it's gift of might. Yeah. All four boxes. So we'll see. Let's prove it, or give some more evidence. Now I actually have to choose what we're doing here. So I know we're definitely gonna craft a Frostfang, but I believe, yeah, Frostfang is in both kits. Now the set 4 is unfortunate for me because Incinerator, I've got 2 Incinerators. Juggernaut, I don't have a real interest in crafting. Dreamer, I already have the Dreamer. And that leaves the Frostfang. However, the Frostfang is in the previous kit, which also has the Dreamer again, also has the Predator, which I've just demonstrated that I picked up, and has the Moot, which I have already crafted. So the question is what to fucking pick. But we're gonna have to pick something because of the gift. So we're definitely picking Frostfang from one of them. And I guess we'll pick up the Juggernaut. Double Mace, yeah, but for the second mace I want to craft Eureka. I don't want to stick to the same skin. So it's really about resell value here, I guess. And I mean, I could compare it, but it doesn't really matter. You know, crafting a legendary is a time-consuming process anyway. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing that for profit. I think I'd rather play the game some other way. So let's pick up the Frostfang. Let's bite the bullet.
You can never have too much
Okay, that gives you one more container, and it gave us another gift of might, obviously, and a gift of Frostfang, and Tooth of Frostfang, the precursor itself. Okay, and then the other kid then. Let's pick up the Juggernaut then. And another gift of might. Yeah, okay, 4 gifts of might. I mean, I don't think it's anecdotal anymore. I don't think. We've got 2 precursors for the Colossus. I forgot that. I forgot that that's that's a reality in my inventory. Either way, yeah, it's a little weird, this drop rate. I don't understand it. Worse than gacha games. Okay. Almost agree. Yeah. Luckily we planned for that eventuality, and we've got materials to back this up. So what is it we need? A gift of magic. That's neither of these materials. Gift of magic, if I'm not mistaken, is blood.
Has probably collected an impressive arsenal by now.
Somewhere in there, he's armed to the teeth with vials
And
of
all the
blood
things
and
that are
powers.
vaguely magical. So we got our gift of magic. Hold on, we're gonna be combining further, aren't we? Did I pick up the gift of might, or did I not? I didn't pick it up from the bank. Am I thinking with my ass? Okay, that's fine. Nah, there are 4s. Okay, so these 2 will then combine with Mystic Clovers, which I've also prepared handily ahead of time. 77 to be exact. That's the number for the first generation, and Ectos again, just lying around in my inventory. Please don't look at the mess down there. And with these materials, we will once again go to the Mystic Forge. Very little that we're actually crafting at the crafting station. And with the power of these items combined, we are making a gift of fortune. The last third starts with the icy runestones. Then a brilliant item, which is the superior sigil of agony. Gift of metal, which we can once again craft with our warrior. I'm just again gonna make sure whether we did not craft it ahead of time. We did not. That explains these stacks of ores. Oh, gonna filter for it. We're missing the platinum. Now, an infuriating thing, and I don't know if this can be addressed. If this is addressed somehow, the way I address it is by having a jewel crafter on hand. But you cannot actually craft platinum ingots with the profession that then uses it to craft the gift of metal. You have to switch to a jewel crafter, at least as far as I know. So we're gonna do just that. That's fine. We should have the platinum. Hopefully. Do I? I did buy it ahead of time, didn't I? We'll see. So we need exactly 250 ingots. Platinum ingots are funny because they don't just naturally drop from, I guess, anywhere. So you'll have your storage constantly at a 0 unless you're using them regularly for anything. Or unless you're doing the obscure content that I don't know about that might award these.
Interesting.
I guess some containers that give straight up ingots will probably reward these as well.
My ears. How are you?
But it's fine, we can craft them from raw ore. And yeah, I like to keep my platinum ore unrefined because platinum ore can be further crafted into both platinum ingot and dark steel ingots. Dark steel ingots by far way more useful, at least for my purposes, but you never know. Yeah, it is a little messy in the inventory, but yeah, not a single ingot I would craft before I knew I had a purpose for it. Did I store it in the bank before I logged off the character? I didn't, did I? Once again. Brain cooked. And obviously Line Sarge loading screen taking forever. Thank you. That might not be the last time. I think there's like a single thing that you need to craft on a jewel crafter as well, so we might revisit this character anyway. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. I mean, it would save me the loading screen times. It probably would have been wiser to look ahead. Oh yeah, I can already see it on the wiki. There's the shark statue needs to be crafted by a jewel crafter. This is what we came here for at this moment, though, for a single gift of metal. And yeah, then the shark statue. But I do believe I have the materials for the shark statue here. Yeah, exactly right. There are some armored scales and some bloods that I stowed away. Perhaps I left them in the bank. No. Right here. So these are all put away for... Good. Put away for our little Asura engineer. So we're gonna shift them to the bank and switch back to our... engineer. Let me just think. And a gift of Zaitan. Oh, and we will need to buy the gift of Zaitan. Again, I'm just gonna check, and I would remember if I bought a gift of Zaitan. But that's for dungeon currency, and then we will need the recipe as well. But other than that, we should have all the materials. And that's some of the last steps that we will need to craft the goddamn spear. And, you know, the positive of ending on a warrior is that we can straight up showcase the spear as well once we're done. So, if I'm not mistaken, we don't know how to craft the sharks that we do. That is concerning. Hope I didn't do it in the past. I don't know what else you would use a shark statue for, but okay, saves us some gold. We will have to go to the dungeon vendor though. And yeah, no, there's no shark statue on my account apparently. Where's the dungeon vendor again? There. Sorry, I'm calling them by their undignified name. They're merchants.
I rate you.
Do they sell it among weapons? I guess it's for a weapon. Hurrah. And yeah, gift of Zaitan. Don't know what the icon is. Looks like a little bird.
No free samples.
Either way, again, pushed a random ass collection that is just supposed to guide you towards crafting the correct things. I guess an improvement on the previous not knowing anything from the game itself, but don't really know how this helps all that much. It's still better to use the wiki. I guess it was just put in to pacify the users. Okay. Good. With that, we've got all the items needed to do the deed. Can't actually wait for homesteading to have a way of displaying my legendary collection and to sort of have that as the end of a legendary journey stream. That will be so good. Yeah. So satisfying. And, you know, excited about the homesteads in general. They seem like really, really cool features. Okay. And with that, we're going to the Mystic Forge one last time. First of all, throw in this, and this to get a gift of Kamohoali'i Kotaki. I'll delay our pleasure a little bit as well. And talk about the name now then. What you can read on the wiki. It does sound very Hawaiian. I identified that correctly. It is supposed to be some shark god. However, the Kotaki is actually a reference to it's a last name of a dev or a designer who worked on Guild Wars 2 and departed the same year it came out. Which is interesting. And also, if you look at his artwork, or their artwork, there's very much Guild Wars 2 DNA in it. And they don't seem to be very like publicly active since their departure from ANET. At least not on their like personal blog and shit. So it's just a interesting little tidbit. So okay, let's do the usual thing. You won't be able to see it on stream, but we're gonna post this into map chat. I know everybody loves it. Everybody's favorite activity. Yeah. And while we're waiting for at least one person to say hype or do it or get the fuck out, give it to me, we're gonna flush it down the toilet. Okay, we just got a grads. Good. Let's press it. Except now Generation 1 Legendary doesn't get bound immediately. We can sell it. Spear update cancelled due to overwhelming negative feedback. Someone wrote in map chat. Those dicks. Okay, enough fun. Now to do the second part, to bind it, let's just see how much money we're actually losing. And we're genuinely losing a lot, because crafting the precursor was genuinely basically free when compared to how much it goes for. Again, Carcharias, and this might be poignant to demonstrate. This might be pointing to demonstrate just really quickly. I will take the time to do it. Wrong window. If you look at efficiency and you look at the crafting tab, you go for the precursors legendaries. My voices, words are also slurring already. Carcharias. This is the crafting price. This is what I actually got it for. That precursor. That part of the legendary weapon. This is the difference. This is the money difference, folks. Do invest in this collection. There's part 1. That one is laughably quick. This part 2 takes a bit of time to do, but as you've seen, it's an adventure. There's one annoying mini dungeon, I'll give you that, but most of the time it's easy stuff. But yeah, this is what we just did. 17 gold 6 years ago. Which pre? The Carcharias? The very same? The very same? Yeah. Well, I wish I was lucky. 6 years ago. I think my first precursor was like 3 years ago or something. I played since launch as well. It's fucking horrible. And yeah. as you say, the prices then were horrendous. I actually did this stupid thing, and I don't know what happened. There was an event that kind of ruined my chance of ever selling the only precursor that I've posted on the trading post so far. That's the Lover. I didn't post it for much, 90 gold, but if you look at the price now, it seems like I like I was speculating like a madman. And yeah, I haven't listed a precursor ever since. Again, I wasn't planning to craft a generation 1 legendary weapon because it involves map exploration, and I think I'd rather wear shoes made of nails than do it on a regular basis. But still, I should have sold it for the lowest bidder and be done with it, especially because I knew I would get it through the collection anyway, which was super expensive. I think the Lover is actually like 300 gold or something to make through the collection. Either way, let's do the thing we came here for. Let's bind it, and as you know, it gives us this. Hold on, we can actually add it to the legendary armory right away. Sure thing. It gives us this cute little splash screen. A historian once wrote a great beast that lurked off the coast of Or, possibly a living champion of Zaitan. Although she hasn't been seen for a century past, her kin still roam the dark waters. Show PvE equipment. And yes, we will want to show it. And thanks for the follow, by the way. Feels like I earned it. You've stuck around for quite a while. Thank you for that. And yeah, there you go. Now we can preview it in this panel, but we're in Lion's Arch. Why don't we jump into water? Thanks a lot. It means a lot. Thanks a lot. I'm afraid not every legendary journey stream is that exciting, especially because mostly I don't have any audience, so no one to bounce off. But yeah, oh, there it is, already on our back. I haven't realized I would already have it. Yeah, there it is. It kind of fits even the armor scheme. It's got that sort of gray metallic feel to it, and then obviously if you draw it, it's got some effects. Oh yeah, the special. This is very mesmery. Gonna be amazing even on land on Mesmer, I think. As a skin. Otherwise, it's very aquatic. I mean, obviously, I think more than the two other legendary underwater weapons. Hold on. There's the Trident. That one seems kind of castery. And then there's the Harpoon Gun, which is... I don't quite remember the aesthetics of that one. Kraitkin. I don't remember what Kraitkin looks like, but whatever. So yeah, you draw it and you get a little bit of a purple mesmery illusion effect sticking through the rotting shark's mouth, and then obviously it will affect the way your skills look as well. Unfortunately, underwater, no footsteps. Footfalls. However, that will change going on land, I presume. This skin and this underwater skin alone will get new footsteps. I'm pretty sure that's what ArenaNet is going to go for. Now, it might already be out there. During the beta, there would have been people who had a legendary Oh yeah, you've seen them already. Okay, I didn't. So I have to look those up. I also assume they're going to be quite mesmery on the wiki. I will definitely want to check that, and I'll probably show it on stream once we have them on land proper. In the meantime, I'm gonna do something I haven't done with this character for literal years and leave Lion's Arch for a second, just to showcase some of the attacks. Now, I could showcase this on so many professions. In fact, at the moment, 7 out of the 9 classes can use the spear, and each one will have some kind of flavor of effect on the spear. So this is the auto attack, and it gives you these shark mouths, which is super brilliant. Then I'm guessing there's gonna be a right flurry of these shark throats going on with skill 2. Yeah, I will. Again, this character doesn't get out much, so yeah. And then, okay, yeah, this is a long distance actually skill. I forgot. So let's just kill these just to get a clean shot again. And target that technician.
That looks valuable.
It would go faster with the... Oh yeah, it sends a little shark. That's so cute. Then we can parry. I wonder if, again, we're gonna be defended by a by a little shark. Okay. Nope. This one is just a very brief butt. And then spin forward. Again, nothing that would envelop our character, but again, the shark heads. I think the barbed pull is probably my favorite. The way it sends a little shark. It's just the cute little sharkling fetches the enemy to you. That's my favorite. Now, obviously, for other professions, these effects will be different for different skills. I'm not gonna do a full showcase. I think you know, my journey is to craft it, is to bind it, is to add it to the collection. So I think we've successfully done that, and yeah. So last step is obviously show our ultimate progress. That should be, I should have it somewhere around here, a sort of a armory view. Now again, imperfect, because just I don't understand why the filters cannot actually filter out the skins we don't need there, but let me show it right away. This is what the collection looks like at the moment. Then it seems that it registered the spear. I don't know where it is though, but I don't see it grayed out. Am I missing it from the filter? Did I forget it? Did I forget to add it? I saved the tab with it. I distinctly remember adding it in. It seems I didn't. It's fine, we can fix it. We can add some filter. If I can write it correctly, Kotaki, off the top of my head, go. Am I blind? Am I missing it? Do you see it in there somewhere? Come on. I'm missing an eye. There you go. Enter. Go. Did it do anything? No? What's happening? Kamohoali'i is one more. Kamohoali'i is name's gonna be the death of me. Still not doing anything. Okay, I'm Kotaki. Okay, I'm giving up. I'm gonna fix it for next stream. I know. The thing is, I want to filter only for the skins I'm interested in, or sorry, legendary items. Again, as I said, the filter is imperfect because these two shouldn't count because they're just a variant of the weapon. But this is basically our progress. Imagine another field here. That's the spear. So this is what's left. This is what we're gonna go for in some of the future episodes. And yeah, I guess we're gonna have to focus at least some of the next streams for the exploration for reasons I explained. We do need those gifts of explorations. So we'll go back to our normal format, I would say, or the usual stream format for the couple of next streams, perhaps. The next legendary weapon on the chopping block is one of the Gen 2s, though. I'm sorry, Gen 3s. So we might also stream some Canton content. Question is, I don't know what might be interesting to watch. You know, I have a very clear idea of what to do with core Tyria maps. I genuinely don't know what to do with core. With Kanta. To make it interesting and not just run around the map and do a bunch of events. So, but if you're interested, and we can try to choose the same format and do like a little comparison between the maps of the first game and the second game. Although the maps do change quite a bit. And they're also quite a bit larger than core Tyria maps, so that would take a lot of preparation time. The problem with that is mere exploration for Kanta is not the thing that cuts it. What genuinely holds me back from crafting the Generation 1 legendaries is just the gift of exploration and the collection for the precursors. Otherwise, the materials can be bought, can be, gotten from like Mystic Forge and shit. So that's not the thing that's holding me back. With Kanta, it's the Imperial favors, and you can genuinely just get them by doing events. Again, I haven't done the math on how much it will take. So I don't know whether we're going to have to do a lot, whether we're going to have to do a little, but the exploration is just not enough. So that's why I'm kind of apprehensive about streaming Kanta. Either way, this is what we're looking at. And there are obviously some Generation 2 legendary weapons that don't necessarily have any interesting content associated with them. So Eureka would be probably crafted at the end of whatever stream we would be doing at the time. We'll see. Either way, that's it for me. We've streamed for some almost 3 hours. That's not too bad, but also not great for a working day. But yeah, thanks for joining the stream. I will link my YouTube page again, where I stream concurrently and where all of my streams are kept as VODs for later viewing. Thank you for joining. Thank you for participating in chat. It's been a huge boost to my morale here, and I've had a ton of fun doing today's stream, and hopefully see you next time with some other people. Bye bye.